How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got more postseason action. And as you can see by the bracket, some teams like the Houston Astros are taking a 2-0 series lead against their opponents as they take game 2 10-0, holding the White Sox to just 7 hits, and even on two Houston Astros errors, nothing goes right for the Sox as they cannot score a run. The Astros struck first with a 4-run bottom half of the first, scored another in the second, and things kept on coming in the fourth and the fifth, scoring 1 run and 3 runs in those innings. And then finally in the seventh, they were just pouring it on by adding an extra run. And unfortunately for the Sox, they are down 2-0 as it seems Houston came to play. And there you see the offense explosion from the Astros. Tucker with 2 RBIs and a double. Alvarez with a potential grand slam. And Ramirez with a couple of RBIs as well, as the Astros pitching got the job done. Garcia goes 7 innings, 7 hits, and 10 strikeouts. And Frankie Montas not able to get out of the second inning. Over in Cleveland, Toronto takes a 2-game lead as they beat out the Guardians 8-7. Those 2 errors looking to bite Cleveland back as they are down 2-0 to the AL East champs. There you see Cleveland, or the Blue Jays, box score. So a lot of 7 strikeouts total for the Jays off of 12 hits. Biggio with 4 RBIs, Guerrero with 2 RBIs. So they were able to come in clutch, as Cleveland, though, had the comeback on at 3 runs in the 9th, but that just was not enough for the Guardians. I almost called them the Indians. Ramirez with 2 RBIs and a home run, Reyes with a home run, Bradley and Rosario also with home runs in this matchup. And then, of course, we've got the pitching side of things. For Cleveland, De Los Santos gets the loss as their pitcher Savall was able only to go 5 innings. De Los Santos went 3 2/3, and Barrios went 6 innings, but he did not qualify for the win. Brad Hand got the win as he pitched an inning of no-hit ball with 2 strikeouts in the inning. So a good game here in Cleveland, but things are coming down to the wire for these Guardians. Now we go out to Chicago, where the Cubs get a game here and avoid elimination for one more day. They take it 6-1 over Los Angeles. Horner with the home run and Velasquez with the home run, driving in and powering the Cubs offense. Velasquez got 3 RBIs and Horner with 2, so Horner's turning out to be kind of a really key piece of this Cubs team. He's in his high 90s overall. He's still fairly young, so that's good for the Cubs. On the Dodgers side of things, Freeman doing all he can with a solo shot to give the Dodgers their sole run. Not a lot of offense here on the Dodgers end. Both teams with 7 strikeouts, so good on the Cubs pitching for only allowing the 1 run in the 6th inning, and really adding some much needed insurance in the 7th and 8th to their offense. And then looking here at the pitching, Gonsolin gets the loss as he goes 5 innings, and Killian gets the win, 6 1/3 innings for him with 4 strikeouts, a few walks, and a run given up on just 5 hits. Hewer and Diaz get the holds, and Michael Givens gets the save. So the Cubs looking to fight back and claw their way back to even up the series. But before we can see if that works out for them, we have a game ourselves to play. So here we go. We travel out to St. Louis for Game 3. Series has been pretty even so far. We took Game 1. Cardinals took Game 2. Almost came back and had Game 2, but just was not meant to be. And today's going to be no easy task for us as we have to face Shohei Ohtani, who we have not seen yet because he pitched in the wild card game for the Cardinals. There you can see game 1 was we won by a score of 2-0. Game 2, 6-5. And the Braves are looking to get past these pesky Cardinals. But if you guys remember, I believe it was last year's video against the Angels. Last year, as in 2023 season, we played the Angels out in Anaheim and got dominated, absolutely wrecked by that pitching staff, Ohtani included. But now Ohtani's in a different shade of red, as he's in the Cardinals red, looking to make an impression here, as he is in the first year of his 9-year deal. And then you see his stats for the wild card game: 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 walks. Not probably what he wants to see, but 8 strikeouts, and he got the win, and he didn't give up a single run against the Mets. So we'll see how that fares for us today, this afternoon. Trey Turner digging in, 250 average this postseason. He is our leadoff man while Ronald Acuna is out. And the first pitch from Ohtani is a fastball well placed at the knees. Strike 1. The 0-1 splitter. Good pitch. That pitch is a killer. I don't do well laying off that pitch, so it's gonna be interesting to see how often he throws that. And he blows the fastball by Trey Turner. So a 3-pitch strikeout. Starting to get some flashbacks of that game against the Angels. Here's Ozzie now, and an ugly swing and a miss. A good slider from Ohtani gets the job done. So he picks up 2 quick strikeouts, and we send the ball out with Huascar Ynoa. And there you see his regular season starts, ERA under 3. Guy had a great year, battled some injuries, but was still able to make 29 starts, so you can't complain there. And they were a pretty good 29 starts. Adam Hazley with 1 out, full count. Hit behind the shortstop Turner on the run. Can't make the running grab as he and Ian Happ almost collide with each other. So Hazley gets on base, and almost a scary incident as Turner and Happ were steps away from a collision as Turner tried to race and make the over-the-shoulder grab that was in shallow right field. So, runner on first for the Cardinals for Nolan Arenado. Arenado takes a first pitch slider that's a little low. Rips the fastball foul. The 1-1. Another fastball, this time still early, but the contact seemed a little weaker. 1-2. And he got him with the slider. Good pitch from Ynoa. And that's 1 down. Or 2 down, I should say. Tyler O'Neill is going to swing and miss at the slider, so Ohtani picks up a couple of strikeouts, and so does Huascar. Here's Austin Meadows. Had a home run last night and made the game very interesting late. Looking to maybe do something interesting to get the game off to a good start for us early on. I know I've talked about it in previous videos, but I'm really worried about our offense not being able to heat up here, and I'm worried Acuna's absence is going to really damage this lineup. Slider backs Meadows off the plate, 2-0. But, you know, we were able to make the game 2 interesting. And so I guess we'll just really have to see what happens. Hopefully our boys can heat up at the right time. Meadows has a 3-0 count. Matt Olson on deck, sliding into the 5th spot. And Meadows rips that fastball foul just a little bit late. He had the green light on 3-0. Of course, you got to give Meadows the green light on at 3-0. And he had a pitch that he just missed. And Ohtani didn't want any piece of him as he's going to walk him with another slider that misses well out of the zone. So the leadoff man for the Braves is on for Matt Olson. Ohtani's pitch ripped down the first base line. Foul. Splitter catching a little bit up too much of the zone there, possibly. And Olson a little early. Got to be able to time these pitches up as that fastball misses. So, even count. Meadows at first, game 3. Another slider and another batter backing off at the plate here. Ohtani doesn't like, I guess, them crowding up the plate. I don't know. Fastball in his wheelhouse, but way late. Olsen wasn't expecting that. It's 2-2. Trying to avoid a strikeout. Four-seamer doesn't threaten the zone. On deck is Ian Happ. I'll take another walk here. And that's what we get, is he was probably looking to go backdoor slider, but it missed. So 2 walks to start the inning. Here's Ian Happ now. Switch hitter batting left. First pitch swinging. Ground ball to Sosa. Flips onto Edman. And Happ will beat it out for the fielder's choice. So almost, still not really ideal, but almost could have been a lot worse. Runners at the corners for Jacob Stallings. 1 man out. Jacob Stallings is a double play threat because this guy does not make contact. When he does, it's kind of weak. So kind of don't love having him in the 7th spot, but that's where he's at today as I fiddle with this lineup. And he takes a slider way up outside, or way high. But yeah, so Stallings just doesn't really make a lot of hard contact, so if you hit it on the ground, he's a slow boy. It ain't going to go very well. But that ball's hit hard up the middle, and Austin Meadows will score. So Jacob Stallings coming through after I talk crap about him. It's 1-0 Atlanta. Gordon Lorenz now looking to add on. That's a bloop hit into center field. And Happ will score. Stallings moves to third. Risky play. So it's 2-0. Braves making those base runners count here against Ohtani. Trey Turner looking to avoid the strikeout and maybe drive in another run. Stallings at third. Ooh, past the leaping Arenado into left. Stallings scores with ease. Lorenz to third. Turner to second. Lorenz will hold there. Doesn't matter. It's 3-0 Braves here as we jump all over Ohtani early in the second. On to the third. Riley. 1-2 count. Fastball swung on and missed. So Ohtani bouncing back, getting the first out via the strikeout. 2 outs now. Olsen got him on the splitter. So Ohtani with 4 strikeouts through 3. However, the Braves are up 3-0. On to the bottom half of the third. We've got 8, 9, and 1 for St. Louis. And Mundo Sosa climbs in the shortstop. Hard hit ball into center field. Base hit. Second hit for the Cards. Walker has a hitter's count. 2-1 pitch. That'll find some outfield grass. So the bottom of the Cardinals' order possibly igniting their offense. And those are some hard hit balls. Here's Tommy Edman. You know, it gets a strike at the knees. Popped up behind the third base coach's box, and that will get fouled. Quickly down 0-2. Change up. Classic strikeout pitch. Edman doesn't bite. However, that slider gets him, and you know he's got his primary pitch working today. Third strikeout. 1 man down. Here's Adam Hazley. He got on base his first time up. Fastball. This is a little high. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how I would pitch Hazley because he doesn't seem to make a lot of hard contact, but that's a double play ball to Riley. Flip to Albies onto Olsen. And you know it gets out of the inning. On to the fourth. 3-4-5 for the Cards. Nolan Arenado climbing in. He struck out his first time up. Been kind of cold this postseason, but you know, it's Arenado. He's still a threat no matter what. As he swings and misses at the fastball, down 0-1. Hit to left field. Happ on the run at the warning track at the wall, and that will bounce off the wall. Arenado with a leadoff double. So some trouble here for Yanoa and the Braves.
Now batting, left fielder.
Heart of the Cardinals order coming up. Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 1. fastball at the top of the zone, strike one. You know, working fast, quickly 0-2 now to O'Neill. And again, with the slider. Strikeout number 4. Carson Kelly now, 2 outs, and Arenado still at second. And Kelly will pop this up behind the first base bag. Olsen under it, easy play. And again, you know, working out of danger. We go to the 5th. Lineup flips over now for the 3rd time through the order. Ohtani at 70 pitches, so we've made him work. We have a nice, comfortable 3-0 lead, but we'd like more. Trey Turner, first pitch swinging, and that'll find some outfield grass as that falls in front of Hazley. Leadoff hit for the Braves. Here is Ozzie. Ohtani, a little worried about Turner at first, which is normal. I'd be a little worried too. Look at those ratings. Kid can run. Ground ball to Edman. Throws on to Sosa. And fielder's choice for Ozzie as he's able to beat that out. Edman took his time with that throw. And that's probably the difference maker. So Ozzie and Turner switch places. Ozzie now at first for Austin. Slide step, it looks like, from Ohtani as that fastball misses, ball 1. The 1-0, slider way outside. Ozzie, I don't really like to run with Ozzie. I don't know what the CPU does in the simulated games, but I'm not really a big fan of running with him. As that's, again, hit to Edman. And this time, Sosa has plenty of time to make the throw to first, so a double play. 2 outs now for Christian Walker. Paul Goldschmidt on the IL for the foreseeable future. So Christian Walker is getting the nod at first base. Swung on and missed. Way late on the fastball, probably looking off speed. And the 3-pitch strikeout for Noah. He is absolutely dominating, looking really good. Now, on to the 6th. 1 out, Chris Bassett in for Ohtani. And Matt Olson hits that ball high and deep to center field. Hazley on his horse. Hazley at the wall. Makes the catch as he slams into the wall. Good defensive play. So Olsen just missing. Now here is Hazley at the plate. And he's going to get another base hit. So his second single of the day. This time with 1 out in the 6th. You know what? At 66 pitches through 5 1/3. Man, he has had his fastball and his slider working. But I am going to get someone up in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks and Will Smith, it looks like. You just never know. He's got tons of energy, tons of confidence. But it is the Cardinals. Can't trust them to just lay down and die. Arenado fouls off that slider, but it's still 0-2. And that slider gets him. Pretty sure most of, if not all of his strikeouts have been on the slider so far. Dude has it working. Here is Tyler O'Neill trying to avoid the hat trick. 2 strikeouts in his 2 at-bats. Walker still at first. That slider misses ball 1. A 2-0 count to O'Neill. Get me over fastball. First strike. Ooh, fastball just misses the inside corner. I can't believe it. 3-1 count. Challenged him with the heater. Got it by him. Full count. Walker on the move, and it doesn't matter as the slider gets him. 7 strikeouts through 6 innings for Yanoa. And wouldn't you know it, he's having himself one heck of a ball game as he's held the Cardinals to 0 runs on 5 hits. And all 5 hits, well, 4 of the 5 hits, I should say. Arenado did have a double. Have been singles, so just proud of him.
Leading off for the Braves,
Here's Colton
the
Cowser.
right fielder,
He's
number
1 for
20.
2. He's had a double in this game, but nothing came of it. Bassett's still out there in the 7th, and sinker near the calf of Cowser. Ball 1. Hit the other way into left. Tyler O'Neill's not going to get there. Leadoff base hit. Cowser 2 for 3. Maybe a sign of things to come for the kid. Here's Lorenz. He's been... Ooh. I was going to say he's been quiet, but he had a base hit, and he's about to have another. So the bottom of the Braves order. Getting it done. Lineup flips over. Turner's had a good game. Takes a sinker low. 2 for 3 is Turner. A base hit would score a run right here. So we'd take one of those if we could get it. Late swing on the sinker on the inside. Not quite sure what Turner was thinking, but instead of 2-0, it's 1-1. Hit to Arenado. Throws on to Edman. And this time Turner can't beat out the throw. So Cowser moves up to 3rd, but this time with 2 outs. It's all up to Ozzie. And that's a fly ball into shallow left. O'Neill is there. And the Braves can't get anything in the 7th. Yanoa's still out in the 7th, as Carlson is going to pop up to Riley at 3rd. Up next, Kelly. Hard hit. Speared by Riley. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing. And that one is hit to Riley. He's been busy this half inning. And Yanoa goes 7 innings of shutout baseball. Absolutely brilliant performance from him. On to the 8th, Bassett. Still out there. They don't want to burn through their bullpen. Meadows swings at the changeup. Count even. 1 out. Still 3-0. So the Braves scored all their runs in the 2nd, and their offense has been relatively quiet. They've had base runners, but can't make anything of it. And there you see another base runner and another lefty that goes the other way into left. We'll see what happens of this one. Matt Olson, 0 for 2 with a walk. First pitch swinging, chopper to Bassett. Easy play. 2 outs. Meadows in scoring position, though. Here's Ian Happ. He scored a run on his base hit, when he got on base in the 2nd, but been quiet ever since. Looking to drive in Austin. Sinker that catches a little bit too much of the zone. Happ's late, though. 0-1. Oof. Ugly swing, gets a piece. Kelly will not get Happ as he's able to leg out the infield single. Happ with a lot more speed than I would have thought. So now it's up to Jacob Stallings. He scored and drove in a run not his last time up, but his first time up. He could come through yet again, and that would be great. Although I honestly wouldn't ask for more than what he's already done, as he makes contact and fouls that sinker off. 0-1. To Edman. Gathers it, throws, and the Braves still cannot add on. But they've got a 3-0 lead, and it's the late inning, so you guys know what that means. It's Will Smith time. 8-9-1 for the Cardinals. Sosa's down on strikes. Here's Tommy Edman, 2 outs. He's down on strikes, so the fastball inside gets him. On to the 9th. Tyler Matzik in to get the save and get the Braves a 2-1 lead, with possibly being able to wrap this series up tomorrow night in St. Louis. Ugh, gosh, Hazley. Slider gets him. Fools him. Bad swing, but the fastball flies out to center field. Run a catch for Gordon, and it's a 1-man down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolo.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Fastball right down the middle. Not sure what Arenado's looking for, but it isn't going to get better than that. Slider inside. Ooh, nice fastball by Matzik, and it's quickly down 1 and 2. And he got him with the slider. See, Matzik and Smith, they have the same pitch mix, and it just works. Tyler O'Neill's the last hope for the Cardinals. Trying to avoid that hat trick. So far, not off to a good start. Fouls off the slider off Stallings, and he's quickly down 0 and 2. Tried to get him to chase that same fastball for strike 3, but he lays off. Lays off the curve. Quickly 2 and 2. Matzik working fast. And he got him. So O'Neill goes down on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And this time it ends the ball game as the Braves take game 3 by a final score of 3-0. Huascar Yanoa throws a gem in enemy territory as we get the best of Shohei Ohtani and Chris Bassett. So can't complain. Stallings coming through. Love to see it. Really just a good performance by Yanoa. 7 innings, 5 hits, 7 strikeouts. All of the Cardinals' hits were given up by Yanoa. And the bullpen slams the door. Shohei gets the loss. So the final score for game 3, 3-0. Matzik gets his 2nd save. And tomorrow, game 4, we go for elimination. Not quite sure who I'm going to have to pitch in that game yet, but we'll see. I either burn Max Fried on short rest or go with Cole Irvin, but I'm not quite sure what I'll do yet. So, we take game 3. Hopefully, we'll take game 4. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys with the highlights like I usually do. And remind you, if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. Right now, seems like we're really focusing on the Braves franchise and Lego The Incredibles. So if that piques your interest, drop a subscription, drop a like. Leave some feedback in the comments. Do whatever. Dislike the video. I don't care. It's up to you. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.